Okay, so we are ready in theory to speak the oath of the Kozi and get the floating hangman to be able to reach you guys. But this is one of the last thing you want to do. So plenty of things to do, and probably one of the first thing is try to use this super powerful weapon to get this enchantment. So first we enchanted what is the money for sure, Blade Cascade and Adaptive. So basically we have a 5% chance each time we hit to get 5 seconds of zero recovery. And as you can imagine, this is one of the things we want to prolong. Oh, I forgot to start the chat. Let me see if I can do it. I think it's working. Okay. So we spent almost all money, but worth it. So we, as usual, we try to no, because I can do it, but if we are doing things like planned, it should just activate a couple of times, because what we want to do is make it activate and then prolong it immediately, so it's always on. That's the secret of these builds done for the ultimate. You try to use anything you have, any glitch of the game to be able to. But this is not really a glitch in my opinion, but again, it's my personal opinion. Basically, I think some items has been done in a certain way, so you can combine them and use them in some almost cheesy way, just to be able to use all the classes in a way you can go on and try the ultimate challenge, because else only 2 or 3 classes would be able to have natural spells or abilities able to overcome the ultimate challenge difficulty. I think these items are there mostly to allow you to use this cheesing and have a possibility with the other classes. So this thing is used by almost all builds so far that I've seen, even the builds able to use other abilities to be immortal in theory and unkillable, because using this thing in the cheesy way is able to completely remove your recovery time, and that means you can hit much faster with anything you use, and this way you can actually manage to kill the super tough monsters that you have to kill during the ultimate challenge. As your damage per second would be not high enough to kill them. And the perfect example of this is Delemgans, because It's a super tough monster that is also auto healing. It is doing a lot of fire damage in a big area, and that fire damage, uh, a good percent of that damage is healing uh, that monster. So without a way to have a super high DPS, you would never be able to kill it a standard way, or you should have to use something like in theory using the raw damage a blade to hit it once and then wait for 1 or 2 days until it dies. But I'm not sure it will work, because while the time passes, that thing is always healing. So in short, I've not yet seen one of the builds used to win the Ultimate Challenge not using Scordeo's Edge to prolong this effect. So this is almost mandatory. Fun part with Scordeo Edge. I hope so. But I think I will do a couple of bounties before trying. The fun part, you mean the arena battles, I think, because those are probably pretty difficult. But first thing, we get this. But honestly, we had a very good recovery time already, because I was using the Scordeo's pistol, and that was giving 50% already less recovery time, so it's not bad. Now we can reach 0, but it was already fast enough. Anyway, ready for that. We try to do to prolong this, and this adaptive is basically giving you accuracy every time you hit, and it can stack 10 times, so you can reach basically 20% more accuracy with weapons. That's pretty good. Not so much for this build, because we tend to use more spell than weapons, but when there are moments you have to use your first and monastic unarmored training, obviously this is pretty useful. But let's try it. So basically we have to hit something, and the standard way is to hit Villa, but all in all that's much longer, because maybe it depends where you are. If you have destructibles around, maybe you can try hitting some crates, I think. Some, not crates, how they are called. Some barrels. But in this case, we try just to hit Villa. You just have to pay attention as usual to not kill her, and with this weapon it's very easy to kill her, because if that thing triggers, it will start immediately to remove your I never remember your recovery time, so you risk to hit her too many times and kill her. So we will pay attention to that. And for this reason, I prefer personally to use it with the shield. So we have two things using a shield. You just hit with the weapons instead of having two different attacks, and we have more recovery by default. So it is easier to control. You not hit Villa too many times, so this is why. Oh, you think eating crew or ships? Yeah, that's also a way to do it. But honestly, villa is available everywhere, while the ship is not everywhere. So we will try. So far, I never killed villa. Maybe because I pay a lot of attention with it. But we will see. I will try eating villa. Let's see if we are lucky enough. So.
Very well.
So 2 hits, no more than 2. And we wait.
Perfect.
And while we are waiting, let's see. Can we do anything else? We can get some more resolve, but we already know it will not last long. So.
Yes. Spot on.
Basically, you keep the castle of a villa, and as long as you see your speed not yet increased, you're safe. But if you see your character going faster, immediately stop hitting villa. Usually it works.
Oh, indeed.
And maybe it's less risky in a bot, but
Very well.
you risk to hit your friends, and I don't want to kill the friends, possibly.
Oh, indeed. Yes. Spot on.
Let's see how many. We can get 3 more.
Very well.
We can also start prolonging.
That will do nicely. Oh, indeed. perfect. Oh, very nice.
Okay, we have top level with accuracy and adaptive. Now it's time to be lucky and get the 0 recovery. Hopefully before breaking Scordeo's
Yes.
edge. Because the problem with these weapons, when you have a build that's not able to use a martial ability, is that you break the weapons. So
Yes, I
it
shall.
is costly. You're ready for Blade Cascade? I'm
Very
ready
well.
too, but we have not been lucky so far. Usually I break something, so that could be a problem because we have no more money to pay the repair. Oh, the repair, but we got just while we broke the weapon a little, we got the Blade Cascade. So all in all, not bad. And repair is not cheap, but we can now prolong it. So we should not need it a lot. So this is, I think, a step that 99% of the builds for the Ultimate Challenge are doing. This one and using something to get brilliant. And as we are here, we could also use the trick with the boots, and the boots are pretty good because they don't last long. As when you attack anything, the effect disappear, but it is very easy to get it back. You just have to equip them again, and then you can prolong.
That will do nicely.
So they are pretty useful. Honestly, I've always thought that going to the Tannic ship super fast was not worth. Better to get a little experience. But maybe going there as soon as possible when you have a way to get the boots is not a bad idea. Because for instance, doing the quest under the Nekataka Temple of Bharat could be done much easily, probably with these boots. So maybe rushing them could be a good tactic. I still don't think that's a good idea to go to the Dugang Island as fast thing that you do when you are out of Port Major, because in my opinion not worth. You still can get plenty of experience just doing some standard simple quests or navigating. So not sure about it, but the boots are pretty good. And okay, we are here. I think that's enough for now. Shadow form, okay. We can go. Where to go now? Well, let's go and see if we can repair something. Mop it! I have to do it. Okay, blade cascade, but I will do it once. I'm not like Josh. I can sing blade cascade. Blade cascade. Yeah. I think we could maybe do a version of "I Will Always Love You." We will sing it for Josh. maybe it's faster this way. Okay. Anyway, let's see. I don't remember if I have already got the bonuses from.
Keeping up with your reading. Anything I can do for you? If you'd like to learn more, you'll have to buy a copy of my monograph.
Both?
Travel quick, travel quiet.
Bonai Mika. Well, you are too quick a study.
Okay.
You have learned all you can. Correct.
So let's try and sell something. Let's see if we can repair Scordeo's edge just to have it ready. And now, where could we go? We need to plan a little here because in theory we are ready also to do some good fights. We have some bounty, but those probably just if. Oh, this is a good one. One thing I like to do is get the armor we can get from Ikorno because that's my preferred armor because it is auto sort of auto mending armor. It gives you health and it is auto repairing itself, and also it has enchantment that can give you one more slots for weapon and one more slots for potions and so on. So it's pretty good from this point of view. Also because our build is not a build based on fighting from a near distance. We prefer to use if possible spells and fight at a range so we are not hit by the enemy, because we want to keep on getting our focus. And if we don't get hit, the focus is building. So we do also some hand-to-hand fight, but only if possible when enemy is not able to fight back. So that's the strategy. And this armor is pretty good for our ranged caster. So this is one bounty that I like to get. And getting this, we could also get this one that should be nearby. Another bounty in an island not far from there. And we could do also this investigation to get some more money and experience. Or this one, I don't remember what is the bounty nearby, but there are a couple bounties over there. And this one we cannot do. Same thing. This one, well, we could do that, but not pretty important because we already have top experience. We get a sword, I think, but we don't really need that. And this is another interesting one. Mostly because, if I recall correctly, there's a way to... Not sure this is worth going there. It is worth mostly because we can get maybe a couple interesting things like more crew members. I don't know. Let me check the map.
Thanks for letting me tag along. The Deadfire is awfully big for this little Orlin.
Why can't use the... Okay. Icon not working. This is really strange. Okay. For some reason. Oh.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, that's a problem here. I'm clicking the icons, but the game is not responding. And I don't know, I never seen something like that, but if this happens when you are doing the real ultimate, it could be a real problem, because I'm not sure how to go out of this situation. I'm clicking the icons, but they don't work.
Kinda hurts.
Honestly. Let's save and reload, see what happens. Okay. Game is glitching. I have to restart the game because I'm not able to use the icons for some reason. I hope the save is not ruined, because that if the save is ruined, if the save is ruined, it could be a very bad glitch in a real ultimate. Let's see. Hopefully it will work. So we repair it. Continue. Remove it. Put it here. Prolong a little more. Okay.
Oh, very nice.
Adaptive. Shadow form. Blade cascade. Okay. By sea. Oh, it works. I'm not used such problem with this game. Morrowind is much more risky from this point of view, but I have it modded in a very risky way. Okay, so we want to go more or less this way if we want to get the armor. We could also go here. The main reason to going here is to get some nice effect. I think an increase in dexterity, or I don't remember exactly, but it is worth because it's something that works for a long time. Or we could get the armor there first. And maybe we could go here, then go up here, maybe go also here. And then start doing the fights in the arenas in the Beast Island. So it's more or less the same thing, this path, more or less. Probably easier to go here first and then up. Let's try it. And we pay attention to storms. I will go back. This sound. Dicila. If we manage to hit that ship, it could be a good bounty. Oh, also every time you see a merchant, look for scrolls. We have been lucky. 2 scrolls a withdraw. Always worth buying them because these are precious. Remember, we don't have any any abilities. What did I do? I sold them again. I'm stupid. Okay. We don't have any abilities to keep Villa immortal, and so we must use the scrolls. And here is Captain Tannic, but we don't need any more to go there. We already robbed anything we could get from on the ship.
Borrow a sword? I promise to be careful.
A ship! I am saved! Weeks I've been stranded. By who's... I only tell... I worry that the captain, Ruano, would have joined her. Pay me. When will we feast, dance with the peace after the early hours? No, but now our captain was eager to lead the priest. The captain O Kozi, but
Okay.
I must watch the supplies at the trading post. You will come.
If we can rob things fast. Shadow for little more seconds.
Yes?
It is a bad omen to have a priestess so young.
Age is no assurance of wisdom. Remember Anna?
Still your tongue. Amira's winds will surely
filthy
carry you.
lizards. Even here I always smell them.
I shall make it so. Silence surrounds me.
Oh, the boots are really making stealing things much easier.
No sign of my ship, O Kozi.
Sell this. Let's see. Oh, we have double this. Don't use them. Oh, scroll or withdraw. Always buy them. We can also make one. So let's see our balance with the scrolls. We have 9 and 5. Not bad. Ideally we should get at least 20, I think, to be a little more safe. because there are plenty of risky battles.
Sharp eyes and keen ears. Silence surrounds as you like. To whispers and shadow. Yes, certainly. Sharp eyes and keen ears.
A cat.
Now here's something. I shall make it so.
Not bad.
To whispers and shadows.
Quit your chirping. I have no fish for you.
I can get it to spill its secrets. There we are.
So we could do
Look
also
out,
this
they
quest, get an amulet, but not sure if it is worth.
How can this happen? Himwehi will be angry with me.
The village starves, and you hide Kowiki fruit?
I hide nothing. Does my
What do you make of Bakeo? You hear this? Hit him from all. I say I'm beyond finished. It is coward.
Sharp eyes and as you like. Here. To whispers and shadows. I shall make it so.
A journal, so this is quest related, but we can talk with you.
Tomeo goes to what say? I weave bask in the after, of course. All that Ikira, the Motare get the best of all. And then I weave bask in the afternoon, of course. All that I earn go.
Ruana was wise to bring us here. A year, and still foreigners never attack.
But our food dwindles. Better to die fighting than starving.
Silence surrounds me.
And we can play with her. Not sure if you get some reputation for this.
To whispers and shadows.
And this is the Chieftain Lodge. The chief here is very
welcome to Tikawara.
welcoming to Outlanders. Very different from
It shall open to me.
Dunmer's.
It's done.
Greetings, friend. I would shower you with the fruit of our Kokokahara is restless, and I'll prevail as the storms grow wild. If you need aid, Himarihi's warriors need only someone to bark commands, and the Valians. But if you need strong a village here, that we make Tikawara pleasing to some tribe. If the favorable, I say that, and a Koiki in every hand. Speak on, friend.
Silence surrounds. I shall make it so. Sharp eyes and keen ears.
There's something
As
here.
you like.
A sword
Whispers and shadows.
and a cat. Not bad. 3 accuracy with melee attacks and 2 points of all defenses.
Silence surrounds me.
With your mail gone, I'll try to speak. Nairi, she, we have, but these are, but what did I say?
Sharp eyes.
Blow bitter today, outsider. More Outlanders. Was it the Outlanders conquer us with ink and Akira? Ruan, I warned the Valians about Pokokahara, but what? Those who make for Pokokahara are the Dark? Arrange it so the villagers pour their sweat into, and this would make a this would you are if you when the Hydra is
That's
gone,
all
the
we
Valians will
could.
dig somewhere else, leaving us to point our canoes toward more wealth. I hope so. And we did not speak of this. But he was cast off. When there's two, the winner. If it means the Ranga divided his possession, Anaharu goes to his next life. But forgotten.
We are here mostly to visit a sort of forest where we can get some good effect. So we go on foot. I hope to remember correctly, this is the correct island for this. Oops. That should be, oh, here it is. So in theory, the main reason why we are here is to go in this trail and talk with at the Delemgans, I think, and get some nice effect from that. So better to try and optimize our statistics like diplomacy, like not mechanics, but maybe athletics. Diplomacy, survival, just things that are giving us some more skills. Survival stuff. History inside. Religion inside. Let's see. And we sneak. Well, the check here is pretty low. 5. You just need 5 points of stealth to be able to do that. And so we talk with the Delemgans here, and we can examine the spore. We have high intellect, so no problem. And we approach openly. Stealth. And we ask her if she needs help. And we say yes, it smells amazing. And we eat the mushroom. So we take a risk for this, but we get, finally, if everything goes like expected, this very big thing, natural resolve, which is giving us 10 points of accuracy and 2 resolve. But these 10 points of accuracy are really something good. So probably worth going here and visiting the place. We could go here and try to reach this place, finish the quest, get some more. You can get a necklace, various ingredients from here, but all in all, I think it's not worth for our build because we don't really need them, and the time is spent better for other things. Get some supply. could... I don't think... We can check if we can buy something useful here, but I think mostly there's a hat that could be useful if you want to use ranged weapons, but we don't really use them often. Not this way, this way. Oh.
An outsider in Tikawara? Who are you, stranger? A cat. I tell Rangaruano that the stench of the world there is always...
I pushed the cage with the young one.
A week. It is not every day that newcomers hunting. No need to chase the children if you cut the head from the mother.
No sign of O Kozi.
This one. 5 ranged accuracy. Not sure about it, but I don't think this is working with ranged spells. If this works with ranged spells, it could be worth buying, but I think it works only with weapons. So, Jagged Jimmy, if you are still there, please tell me, does this work with ranged spells? Because if it works with those, it could be useful. But I don't think so. So we get our ship and try to reach other places by sea. Okay, so we could go here, but not much we can get. We tried to reach this island. So this should be more or less here, that there could be a bounty. Oh, we need to flee from here. Oh, Flamewalker Vessali. This is one bounty we can get. And we can prolong a little more. Oh, but we must check the proper things first. This. Okay, so this battle is not hard, but it is also not super easy because these are pretty powerful and they are
Silence surrounds me.
killing with fire, so using fire with them is not a good idea. And this could do. And Nagas usually are dangerous because, like humans, like Kit, they are pretty intelligent, smart. They try to follow you when you sneak around, and so better to steal some stuff. So when we drop the trap, we have time to go back. One perception. And the important thing here, before using our traps, is to be sure check our chance. One important thing in my experience with this kind of build is you need at least one chant which is not aggressive, else you will always risk that enemies will detect your aggressive chant, trying to damage or hit them, and you risk to go out of stuff, and especially you risk to have Villa going out of stuff. And we don't want this, so always sure before going on stealth, select your not aggressive chant.
To whispers and
you
shadows.
can do your things, but always remember this, as you risk a lot. And so we now can hopefully go pretty near because we are invisible. But as you can see, we are no more here, so a little stealth is always useful because these nasty enemies are smart and they follow you. So even with the boots, it's not 100% safe if you don't have a little stealth. So now in here we can go there. Wait for Villa to be in a safe place, start our summons, do our things as usual. As long as we are still stealthed, without Scordeo's edge, we have the advantage of having 85% less recovery time. Now that we have Scordeo's edge effect, we don't need that anymore. In theory, we could go out of stealth and still be pretty fast casting our spells. But where are my weapons? Oh, I need to change the interface. I'm not used to this. This one, I think. Okay, these things are, most of them, resistant to fire. They heal with fire. But as this is giving us much better damage, even if our fire is healing them a little, still worth. Oh, wrong thing. And Paylink is still up for a little time. The main reason why I prefer to not attack them, also using my character, is when there are archers like that. You always risk they strip our buffs, so not worth. Flame Naga, flame. So if I manage to kill the archers, maybe I can risk a little more, but those are a little far away.
shall.
Proacted.
Meetum Zasida ex Cochintin Nesif.
Craft Afila Theolem.
Meetum Zasida ex Cochintin Nesif. Yes?
Proacted.
Meetum Zasida ex Cochintin Nesif.
Craft Afila Theolem.
Meetum Zasida ex Cochintin Nesif.
Oh, finally. One down.
Yes?
Now we can use our skeletons.
Oh, I shall. Oh, indeed. As you like.
And we get this you can get some random good effect, but we have better medallions all in all.
Yes, certainly.
But this is an example of what we will have to fight in the arenas in the Seeker's Lair Survivor DLC, and those fights will be much harder because you are in a very restricted space, and so keeping Villa alive is a major problem there. Can we get this prolonged this way? infinite. Okay. And this is a risky passage. If your hull, your bot hull is in good state, you can go through it and get some experience for your crew. We will get damage, but we get experience, sailor experience, an injured sailor, but worth all in all. They get a better rank. And we are in Motare O Kozi. Okay, this is risky, so we go back for now and prepare. Basically, there are some potential enemies here. Very dangerous, so better to be ready and check our things. Shroud, shadow form, we can prolong it.
That will do nicely. Oh, very nice.
15 staff, mechanics, athletics, diplomacy, very high. Survival, not bad. And intimidate 9, we should be able to do it. But in theory, even if we have to do the fight, we should be invisible at the start, maybe. That's still something. You can use to survive. Not sure what happens going inland. Let's try it. You cannot do it.
You have come to the wrong place.
So you have to dock with them. Oh, we did the stupid things here. I did the wrong thing. Going inland is not good.
Oh, indeed. Spot on.
Oh, we must fight! And we can win because now you see the power of the frost.
Perfect.
Go!
Very well. Got to try something else. Oh. Well, that's not it.
So don't do like me, try to talk with them. Don't try to
Yes,
avoid them,
I shall
talk
make
with
it
them. But we are powerful enough to
I shall.
kill them, probably, even without the boots. But better not to risk. And this is not something you really need to do for the ultimate. It is just something we want.
As you like. That will do nicely.
And important thing here, if you want to do things without fighting, there's a way. We got the spine of the Picket Green from Arkhamir Vault, I think. This thing can heal the corrupted plants and the Delemgans here, so we can use this to solve things in a specific way.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Director Castle sent us. Corpses, all of them. But we couldn't turn our backs on them north of here something. Then I got hit from behind and woke up. I only caught a glimpse of her in pass. We didn't. I wager it was what the. Thank you. Only I don't know how we're going. Maybe this vine is squeezing. All right, I can endure.
Okay, so if you are very strong, you can try helping her. I think we could do it. We have 19, but I want to show you how to do it differently.
Whispers and shadows.
So we will use the staff.
I shall make it so. Now here's something.
So we can heal. Well, we can sneak easily, but you can do it also if you have a good sneak. Basically, we want to heal
as you like.
The tree using the stuff.
Mother, she will be in a fury if she... When Kith fires, we have... Then she must do not provoke her. It ukais as far as I know. Mother can... Were they the... I did not ask them why they came when Our mother...
I shall make it so.
And we can do the same thing, more or less.
Sharp eyes and keen ears. As you like.
Normally it would be nearly impossible to sneak around here and cure this this plant, but we have the boots, so we can do it. I don't think without boots I could be able
What have we here?
to heal this one, but
I shall make
we can do it.
This was a then ruin. Mother acted it. We have been this way for the golden disc and the ancient ones. Does she whisper? You bring change. Our mother, those of us who sprouted from then. Our mother hoards relics from ages. I'll see to it that I send.
So the second one we have used the stuff with.
As you like.
Got this ring.
Silence surrounds me.
A cat.
I shall make it so. Now here's something.
Another 3 we can heal.
As you like.
Another Delemgan. This one is not very happy.
No.
You have been cured. She's
strong.
a nasty
Mother
one.
will destroy. If you think you are... We have Mother twisted us. She will tear you. I can't decide if I hate you. I suppose. No. I am pleased. Mother. The others hesitated. We drank. That isn't what you wanted to hear. Mother, you've
I shall make it so. I can get it to spill its secrets. Finished.
And we got also a figurine of a spider. So now we can talk with the lady.
Trespasser.
Mother, listen to this one. She healed me. My tree.
And all the Delemgans are coming.
My tree is scoured clean. No.
Telling
She
that
has twisted you against
we are
us.
good. We helped.
After we have drained her water, we will show. We do not speak. You are nothing but water to feed our young.
She speaks true, Mother.
I do not doubt. She didn't kill me. You are too trusting, child. Ha! You waved. The grove is our vigil. It is you and the rest. We look out on our garden and the grove does not die. No.
And so we can heal with the staff. And we do it.
I collected this grove, taming it will be for healing my daughters, for restoring my mind. I need you have been.
As you like.
And we got a very nice shield and the disc. So in theory we could kill all of them, but not what.
I shall make it so. As you like.
Thanks for letting me tag along. The Deadfire is awfully
piece
big for
of
this
the
little
disc.
Orlin.
Maybe fighting these things could be if you want to recharge Deltro's helmet, but honestly, I don't want to risk to have to fight all of them. Don't feel like that. And now we can use the staff to free the lady.
Get me out! Thank you. Only our ship may I join your voyage? That is the rotted. She has jabbered in my head since I got caught.
And so she is becoming a member of our crew. And she's a good cannoneer, so we can use her and let and angry kill. Do the healer, and as we're here, we go and get this thing.
I shall make it so.
Then we go and finish the disc mission. We can choose to read the map and destroy it, or let it there. There's not so big a difference, I think. And there's a sort of puzzle here, but not difficult. Do the roots grow from Hihuhu lightless bowers? Their yield is a welcome reprieve. Koike fruit. Our covenant to safeguard those petrifial limbs and luminous other. And Gati gifted her chosen people with dominion over her dark and turbulent kingdom. Water shaping. And so. One nice thing that a nice touch, I think, in this quest is that when you are remaining with just one final options, you don't have to do the usual procedure to find the Kraken. No, Kraken is not one of the needed monster to kill for the ultimate. Probably I have the list. So we can turn the wheel now and get the map to go to Ukaizo. And we can destroy the disc or leave it. We will leave it for now.
As you like.
And let me check. I should have the list written here. So this is the ultimate challenge list. Defeated the everlasting archmage Consulhout, already killed. The destroyer within drone barrows is Namnok, and this is not yet done. Killed the secret of water shapers, already killed the water dragon in Nekataka. Terror of the Mob is the fire dragon, already killed also. The Guardian beyond the Motare is the Guardian of Ukaizo, which is the last one. And Tunnel below Nekataka is the giant cave grab, which is probably the first boss that people kill, because it is the easier one probably. Crystal Empress is Baranga, the Spider Queen, a very difficult fight if you don't use the proper strategy. Voracious mounting, another super difficult one if you don't have the proper strategy. Awani Owe. Arcane Sigil Master, another difficult one. She's a mage. Ironclad Colossus, and this is probably one of the most difficult. Dario Dugan. Abomination of Galloway. This is the Poracor, which is the final monster in the Seeker Slayer Survivor Island fights. But before going and to kill this final one, you have to kill a ton of, you have to win a ton of, in theory, easier fights, but they are not always easier because we have Villa to protect, and some of them, for this build, for instance, and I think the most difficult battle is the one with the Naga there, because you don't have space to protect Villa. And the Nagas are pretty smart. They count for Villa, they try to hit her from a distance with archers, with dragons, with everything, and so keeping her alive without using a trick with the boots of leaping boots. If you want to keep her alive there, probably you have to use a ton of scrolls, and it is not worth. So that's the one time that I used the boots to make her escape the battle, and it has been accepted for the ultimate. So I think it is something that every build can do, and it is worth if you go to that path. Well, probably everybody is going to that path, with the exception of the single class assassin, probably because single class assassin is invisible even while attacking the enemy. So it is the one build for the ultimate that can go, and any path is good probably, but in our case we want to do the survivor's path, and we have to do the fight with the Naga. I think it's something that I'm not sure the other builds, I don't remember exactly, but for us, the fight on the Naga is the one we want to use those boots if possible. Because the alternative is to use a ton of scrolls to keep a Villa alive, so not what. So, in short, this Poracor, it is the last one. In theory it is the most difficult one, but in practice it is not, because in that fight it is easier to keep Villa hidden. Then we have this is from Eryskillas, the dragon, the undead dragon from the Rimgal realm DLC, the Beast of Winter. If you have the proper tactic, you can do it, but it is hard to find the proper tactic. And then the Beast of Winter, this is another one very difficult, because keeping Villa alive, in theory there's a trick, using the boots or leaping, you could be able to in theory keep her out of fights, but it's very difficult. So I ended just fighting the battle with her nearby, and you can keep her alive using the Latandria shield, and if you have the scimitar, probably the chilling fog. You can also use that with a couple of scrolls. Usually the battle is something you can do, but also that one is difficult. This one, the memory order, another difficult one, and the oracle. Okay. Another difficult one. I don't remember which of the two is the one that you may risk to have to fight 2 times if you don't do things properly. But there's a way to avoid having to do the battle 2 times. Also important because the first time the battle is very risky because we are in a small room, so keeping Villa alive is very difficult. And if we manage to go there in the future, I will explain it more clearly, but in short, you have to avoid stealing things or fighting while you are seen by the big wild eyes that you can find around. If you do that, avoid being aggressive and doing something like that while seen by the eyes, you can skip the first fight, and that's a good strategy because it is one of the most difficult ones. And so these are the monsters you have to kill to do the ultimate. So a lot of them. And honestly, so far we have not killed the most difficult ones. Maybe this one is difficult if you try to kill the fire dragon directly. Can be difficult, but we will see. No Kraken.
I can't wait to make some new friends.
So in short, this place is not needed. You can get a good member of the crew, but it's not in the list, so maybe we could try something like my plan with this run is not only to show more or less some tricks and some things that you can use to do the ultimate. My plan would be to reach the point where we have to exchange our ship with the ghost galleon to be able to reach Kaiser, and saved right before. Then we go to Kaiser, try to finish the final boss and finish the equivalent of the ultimate challenge. But as the game finish when you go to Kaiser, my plan would be then to reload before going to Kaiser and maybe explore more of the islands and maybe do other fights. So in theory, also trying maybe that Kraken or other things. I know plans for that, so if we manage to reach that point, we can go explore and try to do other fights and test the build against them. Okay, so let's go this way. Captain Pay. We can parlay. We can hide our chart, for instance. And I'm looking for islands where we can fight Ikorno. So this is where we should be able to find my preferred armor. And there's also a bounty here. So let's see. Okay, let's try this battle, the last one for this streaming, but we should be able to do it. Check our things. Shadow form. Okay, good. Okay, so nighttime. We don't need anymore the spine. We need also to finish killing Kith enemies if we want to develop the sword. But okay, let's try this way. And maybe we can use this. Okay, as usual, go in a safe place, out of stealth, check your chance, select a non-aggressive chant, and use your threat. Not easy to have humans trigger a trap. My first playthrough, more or less. I did it a lot of times, but I don't remember everything. Yeah, we are doing solo. We are trying to do a round which is more or less a test round if you want to try the ultimate. So, trying to show tricks and how you can use items to prolong positive effects and be able to use them to make possible doing the ultimate with classes different from the usual with a priest or with a single class mage or a single class assassin. So this build is a Chanter Scion. So we don't have a way to become unkillable or completely hide from being targeted. So basically with this build it's important to try and keep Villa stealthed as much as you can, because there is a way you risk less. You don't have to use the scrolls. So we use our pain link mostly. So basically 25% of the damage our summons receive is going back to the enemy. It's sort of like a riposte, always hitting. We can go out of stuff, start summoning skeletons. And have a little more fun.
Indeed. I shall. I shall make it so.
And we got our beloved cuirass here. So this is the one I like most because you can enchant it to have one more weapon sets and one more quick item slot, and it has also this mending giving you health, and basically it is regrowing, so when it gets damage it is able to repair itself a little. So if you pay attention and don't get hit a lot, this armor is pretty durable, so you don't need to repair it as often as the other armors. That's the reason why I like it a lot. So let's see, we can get this one already. And we need more money, but you get the idea. We already can get a nice slot.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, so I will stop here for now. We got a nice armor. Probably I will try to get another bounty or two, go back to Neketaka, and then try to reach the island to do the Galloway battles, the Seeker, Slayer, Survivor challenge. That part. At least the first part there. I'm not sure it is worth doing the second part where you have to sleep there all at once, or if it could be better to keep the Aelia effect giving you more skill points and go to the north and try to do the other islands to the north. I did like that on my ultimate run, but I'm not sure it is worth. But that way you have 2 more points of your skills, so it may be easier. But when I did that, I did not yet know that I could use, I could prolong also things like the Arcanist Balm and all the balms in short. So we have already those two extra skill points, so maybe it is not worth separating the 2 parts, but I will think about it. In any case, the first part, at least I want to go there first. So that's the plan for the next part. Anyway, long stream as usual, so thanks for watching, the couple of you who visited, and if you plan to try the ultimate challenge with an unusual build that is not based on making you and Villa not targetable by the enemy using barring death doors or using something to make you immortal, I think a lot of tricks that I'm using with this build could be useful, because it is not using anything to make you immortal, so you can always die here, and Villa too, except when we use the scrolls, but the scrolls are limited, so you cannot really use them always. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.